Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to what should be the final episode of Silent Hill 2. Last time, we made it to the, wherever we are in, we made it to wherever we are and wherever this is. We killed a double pyramid head. Look, there they are, just chilling. And, now we gotta go find the final boss. I know there's multiple endings to this game, but, I don't know. Like, I know two of them are New Game Plus, so I think, so like the first Silent Hill, we're just gonna get whatever we get, and we're gonna just go with it. What do we do here? I mean, this door, it's the only door we can go through, right? Oh, right, of course. Do we have the right gun out? I mean, I don't know if this is the right gun, but it's a gun we have ammo for. Also, I hate this camera angle. Not to be like that again, but James's big old torso is blocking like half my view of what's coming up, so I'm assuming after what's happened is just going to be the final fight, so I'm just going to rush in fearlessly. I don't know what the final fight actually is. I've been using like a PDF of the official guide to Silent Hill 2, and it went out of its way to like not tell you what is up with the final boss. So whatever happens here is going to happen. I don't know which way I'm going to go, so I want to check out both ways here. It can't be down there, right? It's got to be up the stairs. I don't have the actual guide in front of me, but they like give you just very generic advice for this, like, oh, go this direction, and then you'll fight someone, and you'll get a boss fight. This has got to be, like, right, though, right? I guess because there's that save there, your punishment, your, like, disincentive for doing bad on the boss is you gotta go through all this whole dealio, every time. Depending on how hard it is, I might use a save state. Also, that's gone. Is it gonna be Mary? Is the final boss fight my wife? Here's the bed. Okay, I can interact with the bed. There's someone. Are you shirtless or do you have a pink shirt? What's going on with you? I think this is a cutscene.
Mary?
Okay, she has a pink shirt. That's good.
Wrong again. Mary's dead. You killed her.
Yeah,
Maria?
we've done that. No, you're not Maria though.
Maria, I'm done with you.
What is this, a breakup?
What do you mean? But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever.
You've already died
And I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad.
3 times. You're already yelling at me, kind of. Not really.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah, you are yelling at me right now.
Now I understand. The problem is, you're not Mary.
Mary always yelled at me and made me feel
No,
bad.
James. I won't let you.
Okay.
I'll never let you have your Mary back.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Alright. Hello? Okay. I don't know what this entails. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm assuming that's bad. I'm assuming the game said to strafe more than anything. Which, this is a bad time to learn how to strafe, but where are you aiming? Okay. This is gonna be kind of a mess. I think, I mean, I'll show off my, practice round. Where is she? Okay, yeah. This is not right. Yeah, the left trigger is over the shoulder. We haven't lost that much health, so. But like that, we can't just have that happen to us every time, right? Also, we should probably switch to the shotgun. I don't know what I'm basing that off of, but just as a feeling, I got a feeling. Okay, I mean, we're not getting as many shots in Honor. So, okay, I didn't have my gun out. I don't know how I made that mistake, but get away from me, please. Oh, jeez, okay, well. Okay, I tried strafing and it didn't work. Dude, get out of here. I was talking to James, like, we gotta run before we can... Okay, how come we took so long to shoot? Like, this cannot be the intended strategy here. But we'll just keep plugging on, I guess. Did I just like shoot the bed? Like, I think we should just use the hunting rifle at this point. Like, there's no way to dodge this with that going on. But I don't know what other choice we have. What are you doing, my man? Well, I was able to, I don't know if I was able to shoot her, but I did get away from the bats that time. Okay, bad time to reload. I should be counting my shots. That's something I gotta learn. But, okay, now there's just a rhythm to it. I don't know. Means whoops, it didn't. I'm not looking for a map here. I'm looking for. Okay, I mean, we're not doing too bad yet, but something to look out for. I got a lot of health here, so. Okay. I still don't know how chasing away the bats works. I think you just wiggle the control stick. Okay, gotta wait for the bats to leave, and then we will reload. Okay. If I'm in a distance where I'm going to get swarmed, is it better to just like take a second shot? I don't think I was even aiming at her. But it's fine. Okay. Whatever. There we go. We'll just keep playing this game for now. Okay, I didn't get the second shot in. She was kind of close though, I don't know if that's just my fault. Yeah, too close. I'm just gonna hold L2 this entire time. And he didn't aim at her. Yeah, I don't think you have time for a second shot. So is this like the right thing to be doing at this point? Like, oh, okay, that answers that question, I guess. Maybe I will just be able to choose my way through this fight. Like, there's gonna be another phase, right?
James.
Okay, we shot her again. I think that was just a mercy kill. Is that the whole fight? Like, I think it's better to have a climactic fight than a difficult fight at the end, so hopefully that's it. And from here on, I don't know what happens, so let's see.
James.
Or is this a flashback? Like, it's still kind of unclear why he killed her. So,
I told you that I wanted to die, James.
was it a mercy kill?
I wanted the pain to end.
I guess we'll find out.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer.
Okay, this is him, like,
No,
in his mind.
that's not the whole truth.
I was gonna say, if that's it, why would he be
You
here?
also said that you didn't want to die.
So you decided for her.
The truth is, part of me hated you for taking away my life.
Okay, so you're just kind of a bad
Kill
guy.
me, and you're suffering for it. It's enough, James.
Mary?
James.
You get to watch her die again. I mean, that's kind of cruel, but not necessarily undeserved. Maybe this time he can, like, watch her die correctly, is the idea. As in not be the one to choose for her when she dies. She also gave you a letter, it looked like. Was that the other letter Laura was talking about? It's taking the corpse. I'm assuming she's dead at this point. I mean, this is good, like, closure for him, at least. Like, I guess that's kind of the point, right? He did something wrong, and this is, like, his punishment, and then, but, like,
Now
at the
I
end...
understand
Oops, sorry.
the real reason I came to this town. I wonder, what was I afraid of? Without you, Mary, I've got nothing.
Or did he, like, steal a corpse or something?
Now we can be together.
Oh, maybe. That's kind of messed up.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me, or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
Voice actors did a really good job. I don't know the choice of heavy metal here. That kind of threw me off with my comments going forward. But yeah, the voice actor there for Mary did a really good job. So I'm ready to complete my thoughts. First of all, I think James got to relive seeing Mary, or got to live out seeing Mary die there. because he mentally became at peace with what had happened, or at least like resolved the tension in his head. So anyway, but that letter, so clearly Mary was terminally ill. She lived like most of the rest of her life in like a hospital or a hospice at Silent Hill. And James didn't visit her very often because he felt that she was a burden, and she felt bad about that. And at the end, when she, like, there was no more hope for her, she got to come visit him, I guess, is the idea. Live a little with him. And he, like, mercy killed her then. And this whole game, of course, is him absolving his guilt for that in Silent Hill. And the other people there, I don't know what Maria's deal is, but Eddie and what's her name are clearly other people resolving their own other issues in Silent Hill at the same time. Yeah, overall, really good game. The plot I felt was a lot stronger than Silent Hill 1. Like, I appreciate what they're going for in Silent Hill 1 now. I'm a big fan of surrealism in general, so I theoretically should really like what's going on in Silent Hill 1, but for whatever reason, I just felt like the story here was more compelling. Like, not only was it more surreal in Silent Hill 1, but it was also kind of, like, more sparse in Silent Hill 1, and I felt that that kind of made for a weaker experience overall. A lot of that's my struggling in that game was me first not being familiar with the conventions of survival horror, having trouble saying that. And second, not being used to like this kind of control scheme, like tank controls. Coming into this game knowing more about both of those things, I think helped me a lot. But overall, this was a lot more enjoyable of an experience than Silent Hill 1. I like the graphic here. James is like depressed in thought face. I can't think of the name for what emotion this is meant to convey right now, but I feel it. I like it. Yeah, I'm curious for the other endings now. Like I said, I'm not gonna go for it just because, like I said, 2 of them are New Game Plus endings, so we would have to beat this game through all the way again at least one more time, and I wouldn't be up for that on the channel. If I ever had the time, I'd be more than happy to do that on my own time, but yeah, very good game. I'm not a huge horror fan, so I don't know if I was quite as into it as like the acclaim this game has gotten. Like, this is usually considered like one of the best video games of all time, and I don't know if it struck that hard for me, but it was definitely a good experience. Oh, and this, so I got the in-water ending, whatever that means. But you can also see like some of the stats here. Not only some of the stats here are gold. Like, not only are they all there, but I think those are like ones you did good at, whatever that means. So apparently, defeated enemy by fighting, whatever that means. I'm good at it. Boat stage time, boat max speed. I think on like hard you have to row it manually, and so like you can get records for like how hard you row it, I guess. And we might as well do one more save just for the sake of it. Well, like I said, that gets us a New Game Plus ostensibly if we wanted to do that. You see, now it's gold, so that's cool. Yeah, very fun game. I'm very glad I played it. Very rewarding, even if it wasn't quite, like, not quite as full narratively as I would hope, but I don't know, like, that's more just my preference. I really like really deep, engaging, like, really intense thrill stories, which not a lot of games have. This, relatively speaking, this was a very good experience in that, though I will say, even all things considered. Ostensibly up next, we're playing Pathologic. We're playing the hardest specs route, which I am very excited for. And we will do that, but before we get right into that, we're going to have a little bit of a mess going on with how this channel's organized. I'll talk more about that next time, but I'll look forward to that. And so, as it fades into a cutscene...
James, honey.
Oops, don't. I'm talking here. We will call it here. This was Silent Hill 2. I'm very glad I played this. A lot of fun. Yeah.